What's up, gamers? It's your boy Minority Beater 69 here with another tier list video. What's up, YouTube? Pepperone here. You've probably noticed the recent internet trend of tier lists, which has been especially popular on YouTube. And given that I've got 1,000 subscribers now and am therefore basically PewDiePie, I figure out to hop on this bandwagon while still chugging. That I'm making a tier list for household pets. Now I know this is a very polarizing subject for some of you, so if you don't like what you see here, feel free to let me know in the comments, and I will very carefully explain to you why I am right and you are wrong. You'll notice also that the list only goes as low as D tier. I don't think there are any pets that deserve lower than D tier, so I just made that the lowest possible rating. Another thing is, I realize this isn't a complete list of every pet in existence. I decided to just stick with the ones that are most common, and pets that are really similar to ones that I'm already using are also being excluded. So, like, I already have hamsters here. I'm not going to include gerbils or guinea pigs. They're the same shit. Now then, starting it off simple with dogs. I love dogs. How can you not? Pretty easy A tier. I realize most people might want to see them in S tier, but I'm a pretty picky guy, so only the best get S tier. Cats. Now, I've been a cat owner pretty much my entire life. You either love them or you hate them. Personally, I think it just depends on the cat. They're either super chill or they're fucking assholes, and it's really just a coin flip. So cats get a B tier. Trust me, that's a pretty good rating. That's not bad. Snakes. I've got an interesting story to accompany my rating for snakes. So I went to pretty small middle school. It only had about 300 students in total between all the grades. One of the 8th grade teachers kept her 2 pet snakes in the classroom. I don't know what kind of snakes they were. But they weren't really class pets. They just happened to live in the classroom. And on April Fool's one year, this teacher thought it would be funny to kind of hide the snakes and pretend they escaped from their tank and got loose in the building. It was pretty funny, but everyone caught on pretty quick. What was not funny, however, was a few weeks later, one of the kids decided to try and pull the same prank. But instead of hiding the snakes somewhere safe, they just let them loose in the fucking school. And no one knew where they went, so they had to close down the school, and I guess the school had to get animal control or some shit, I don't even know. By the time, I was just happy to have gotten out of school early. So, you know, for that reason, I'm just gonna give snakes an A tier, because I got out of school early one day. Now, this next creature is called a ferret. You may have been calling it a ferret your whole life, but it's actually pronounced ferret, which is French for Sharon took the fucking kids. Other than that, though, I don't know the first thing about these creatures, so fucking C tier. Frogs. I've actually got another funny story to accompany my rating for frogs as well. I actually have a frog living between my ass cheeks. He's been there for like 3 years now, and I can't get him out. It's a terrible way to live, really, so D tier. Birds, another pretty self-explanatory one. You can't hate them. They're cute and friendly, and they wake you up at 5 a.m. every fucking day with their obnoxious screeching. And just for that, I'm going to put them in B tier next to cats. Like I said, that's a pretty good rating. Fish. Buying a fish tank is a lot like buying a painting, in my opinion. It's a good way to give energy to an empty room, but it's only entertaining for like 3 seconds. And then it loses its novelty. The only difference is once you buy a painting, you don't ever have to spend money on it again, which is not the case for fish. So do yourself a favor. If you're thinking about buying a pet fish, just go to your local art gallery and buy a painting instead. Alright? Fish only belong in 2 places, and that's the waiting room of your dentist's office and seafood restaurants. Seafood. I can't speak English, apparently. Oh, and remember how at the start of the video I said there aren't any pets that deserve lower than D tier? So that was a fucking lie. I just went ahead and added 2 new tiers, F and FF, just so I could put fish in FF, where they belong. FF stands for fuck fish. Next up, I don't know what the fuck this is. Chameleon. I made this last night, so I don't actually remember what any of these are. Fucking C tier, I guess. Next up, this is actually Not a pet at all. This is Donkey Kong. It's just a JPEG of Donkey Kong from the Donkey Kong franchise. Turtles. I've got another interesting story with this one. One time when I was a kid, I was at the beach with my family, and we found a box turtle on the sand. Now, I don't think beaches are a natural habitat for box turtles, so I just assume it was someone's pet, and they released it into the wild, just let it loose on the beach. So we decided to take it home with us and keep it as a pet. We didn't keep it for long, though. We took it home for one night, and the next morning I found out he was sleeping with my fucking wife. Hamster. Rabbits are great as well. When they're young and energetic, they make great first pets for children. And when they're older and a little more tender, they make great rabbit stew. So there's really no downside to owning a rabbit. A tier. Now, a little known fact about horses is you can actually ride them, much like you would ride a bicycle or a car. However, they are a bit different than cars in some ways. For example, if you try refueling your horse with gasoline, they may kick you really fucking hard in the nuts and make sure you can never have children. Trust me, I learned the hard way. I'm going to give them a C tier. Actually, we'll bump them up to B. Finally, we have hedgehogs. Now, hedgehogs are cool, but they don't actually go fast, as we've been led to believe by the media. In reality, they're quite slow. And I was quite disappointed by this, and for that I'm going to have to give them a C tier rating. I'm so sorry. And that's it for my tier list. If you enjoyed, please subscribe, because it's the only thing that can make me whole again. Have a great day.